I think what's amazing about this is that the Warriors has been exceptional in almost every space, but one of the things they didn't have is height. And you see Moskov, what he did here is that Draymond Green is going to try to go to the basket, and he's applying the principle of verticality. He wants to keep his hands high in the air, and Draymond Green is trying to get into his chest. Unfortunately, in this case, Moskov got the better of him. So the pick and roll, you get the opportunity to isolate the guy a little bit, set the pick, give you a path to the basket. But they were doing such a good job of rotating. So as he rotated, Moskov rotate, jump up into the air, and really put his hands up, really extending backwards, extenuating the principle of verticality, and Draymond Green couldn't get it over him. Well, Tristan is a bigger guy, and Steph knows that if he could put him in skates a little bit, if he could be dribbling and really control his dribble, he's going to find a part in the court where he could be open, and that's exactly what he did. He uses the pick and roll, really pushes him off with a play, and then create a space right in the pocket, right outside the 15-foot foul jump shot. That's a layup for him. I think what Moskov was able to do is to keep the ball alive. One of the things that you want, if you can give your team 1, 2, 3 shots at the basket, they're going to be successful a good night. I think tonight he had several rebounds, he was blocking shots, but more than ever, he was active in the paint. And as a big man, you're doing your job when you do that. We need our big men to be more agile. I think big men has something to contribute here. We could change the game defensively. We can also make it impossible for them to go all small by really being physical inside the paint. We have to make our free throws. But more than that is that if we rebound the ball, a fast team, a guard-oriented team needs that rebound in order to push the pace of the game. A big man is still very much vital and very much a part of today's game. Well, the pick and roll, I think part of it, we need to create, the next generation of big men has to be basketball players. We love Kevin Garnett, we love Christian Laettner, we love the Finnish guys that are tall, but they can play the game as a basketball player. We need more of our big men to just be basketball players. You have a jump shot, you take it. You have a three, you take it. You learn to play the game. I think as the game evolves, that's how big men is going to have to evolve. Just play the game. We don't have to put an age limit here. If a guy is not good enough to be in the NBA, then he wouldn't be in the NBA for too long. So let's not really get into the politics of it. If a player has the ability to play, let him play. Every player who plays at the college level should have an opportunity to go back at any time in their career if they get hurt, injured, whatever the case may be, to finish that education at a university as part of the payment for that player, bringing in so much revenue to that university. I think we can stem the tide of what's been happening in professional sports with athletes going broke. I think we can definitely change that, and part of that change has to come with education. The university has an important role to play. The question is not to dictate, what age a player left, but what kind of knowledge and education we give them while they're there.